Hey, and welcome to day 4. We're in 21 days of faith, hope, and love, and we're focusing on faith this week. In today's reading, we encounter a situation in Jesus' ministry that might make us a little uncomfortable. Jesus casts a demon out of a boy, and Mark's gospel gives a pretty graphic account of the ordeal. But within this exorcism, we see a fascinating exchange of words between Jesus and the boy's father. The father, in desperation for his son, says, "Do something for my son, Jesus, if you can." And Jesus' response is quick. If you can, everything is possible for the one who believes. Now, I don't think Jesus is being condescending here, but I do think he is bringing to light how small our faith can be. Remember, faith is abiding trust in God's promises and character. And if we're honest, we often sell short the ability of God to do unbelievable things. We lack trust in his capacity or power. Now, I'm certainly not a proponent of a prosperity gospel message, a name it and claim it kind of approach. However, if I'm honest with myself, I may actually have leaned too far on the other side of this faith spectrum, all too often displaying a timid and even feeble expectation of God's miraculous ability. So lately, I've been asking God to help increase my faith. I want my trust in him to grow. I want to believe the impossible is possible with Jesus. This is why I love the honest response from the boy's father. He immediately exclaims, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." And I think this is a prayer Jesus honors. I think this is the kind of heart to which Jesus is drawn. But when is the last time you prayed and asked for greater faith? What about in the specific area you identified this week where your faith is being assaulted? You found a biblical promise to combat the attack, but what if the promise itself still seems impossible? Is there a part of you that does believe, and yet a part of you still overwhelmed by all the odds stacked against the likelihood of that promise being fulfilled? Instead of sweeping the promise under the rug or pretending you have greater trust than you actually do, what if you were just totally transparent and just talked to Jesus, saying, I do believe this promise, but help me overcome my unbelief. I do believe your promise about providing all my needs, but help me overcome my unbelief. I do believe my sins are completely forgiven, thrown as far as the east is from the west, but help me overcome my unbelief. I do believe you can change the heart of my loved one, but help me overcome my unbelief. So our application today is to claim our belief and acknowledge our lingering doubt. As a follow-up, I'd encourage you to share with a trusted friend or your spouse an area where you are wanting your faith to increase. Ask them to join with you in praying for God to increase your faith in this area.